actually think Cheers is a pretty good program, actually, myself.
Well, I do too, but right now I am so freaking cold. I could just,
usually works out pretty good, in my opinion. I just think that they should have shelters in this town where if people are intoxicated, they could go to instead of just Tupper, though.
I don't fucking want to be embarrassed. I'm sorry. No, it's the thing. I can go there, but she always doubts me when I do this. And this time it's been we went from up here to Plymouth. I had a good job. I had everything going on for me.
How long have you been there?
8 months. Yeah. I know I can't do it again. I'm just saying that I'm tired, burnt out. I don't want to go see it. I really don't want to go see it. I understand.
It's fun though. It's inside. It's cool.
My feet are freezing. But the lady that's going to see me, she's just...
Well, let's get you clean first. Before you see the front.
No, the lady that was in there and Cheers, she's going to be pissed because I told her to do that.
Nobody's going to be pissed, man. You know, if we were pissed because we saw people on a weekly basis, we would be in the wrong line of
business
work.
card when you can talk to our managers about all that information.
I understand that I'm going to continue to see people like you on a daily basis.
I don't want to see you again.
People like you. I didn't mean you. And that's okay. That's part of my job.
You can talk to our managers about all that
Just
stuff.
to come out here and provide service for you, but also to provide interventions and let people know about this detox program that we have as well.
I'm cold. I'm so freaking cold.
Do you want to save that cigarette and get in the van right now?
This thing I have to.
Okay.
I'm not up another hour.
Okay.
Or 4 hours. God. How do these people live out here?
That's a good question.
I don't fucking understand it.
I don't know either.
I promise you, I don't know. I've asked these guys all the time, they go, oh, we just fucking pack up our shit and do this and that. I don't care what you're saying. My feet are ice cold. And if I didn't have fucking headgear like this, I would be not working at the time. Yes. So how do they do it? See what these guys do. What up, dude? I can't do it.
Did you have housing when you were 20? Was that 8 months?
Yes, it was. Oh, yeah.
Where were you living at?
Well, I was living at, TPI
Okay.
for 6 months. And I was living up here at the what you call it, for 6 months.
Above the rescue mission?
Yeah, the rescue. Yeah, I was in their program. And I did very well. And I walked in there today and asked him, or not today or yesterday, I asked him if he would take care of me. And he told me to come back one day later, and it was supposed to be today. But I've been drinking so much that I had to have another drink. And so I was on my way back there, and I fell asleep here on the street, and I couldn't make it there. I just couldn't do it.
It's okay. Tomorrow is another day. You got your contact, you got your man here at the rescue mission.
What am I supposed to do? What's that do? What am I supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do about what?
No, would you say you're going to leave me out here and I'm going to...
No, I'm not going to leave you out here. I would like to take you down to the sorting station, and then we'll give you that referral to get in Cooper tomorrow.
I already got one of those. I got like 3 of them.
Okay.
Why can't I go straight to Cooper?
They are closed right now. They
I know,
stopped doing that, and it's around noon. So they start around 6:45 in the morning and then they stop at noon.
I know, I get it.
They used to be a 24-hour facility, or do admits 24 hours, but
Okay.
So what are the hours of Cheers? Could you state that for me for 1 second? I just heard you say, but
I was talking about when Hooper, the detox facility, they do admits from 6:45 until noon.
And if you're not there at the right time.
so Hooper do detox from 6:45 till noon. They used to do it 24 hours a day, which under the homeless state of emergency, I would say to the mayor that he needs to get that going right away again, because if they're cutting off people for the most coldest hours of the day, that's definitely needs to be spoken about at City Hall. And I'm glad I was here to learn that they closed Hooper down for the majority of the day now, because that's really a bad thing to cut off in this town. That is really a bad decision.
Now that when Hooper's closed, I can give you a business card. You can talk to our managers about all that.
Yes.
Cool, whenever you're ready to give me a business card, I'll take one.
You can ask them, I can't ask them.
You gentlemen, you walk away, please. I ask you, please.
I can do that.
You said I asked you to ask me, please.
I can do that. I'm just here to document this for your safety, actually. And I actually found out that they closed Hooper from 6:45 to noon are the only operating hours. So I'm glad I was here to learn that fact, because I'm going to go to the mayor and demand that they open up Hooper 24 hours a day. Because there shouldn't, and there should be a shelter where people can go to that are intoxicated too, and instead of just Hooper too. So I was homeless myself up until December, so I come out here and I document this stuff because I am here for the homeless people, you know.
I need
But I'll stop filming since you asked me to do
no,
that.
you don't have to.
Right
Now
on.
that I know you're doing.
Yeah, I work with Right to Dream too and all that. So
Do you? That's cool.
yeah.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Turn. Oh, my feet are really cold.
If you know Trina at Right to Dream too, you might ask her too, because they're gonna open up a homeless camp here soon called My Backyard.
We're gonna grab your bag. We're concerned right now. Our boss says we have to hold on to your wrists. So I want to see that out loud. David, are you taking what kind of medications are you taking?
I'm not.
Stop taking a couple months ago, right? A couple weeks.
I've been trying to get at it. You know what's funny about it? Shorts you guys gave me.
Oh, yeah? Diabetic at all, David? Let's get you back.
You should try and talk to Cascadia. They're pretty good with helping with housing too sometimes. So you should maybe try and talk to them too. Well, let I'm gonna sign off now, and I'm glad I was here to document this. I actually found out some information that the city is closing Hooper and from noon to 6:45 a.m., which is a really bad decision, especially under the homeless state of emergency. There also needs to be a shelter where people can go to that are intoxicated and not freeze to death. So obviously the homeless state of emergency that the mayor has declared is total nonsense, and he's not doing anything except continuing his war on the homeless. I have no problem with these guys and what they do. I just think that there actually needs to be Hooper needs to be open 24 hours like it used to be. I don't know what the mayor and all these assholes at City Hall are thinking when they're closing down shelters and detox facilities in the middle of winter. And you know, people are gonna freeze to death out here because of stuff like that, and the mayor's inept bullshit fucking policies and his war on the fucking homeless. Don't buy into the illusion that the mayor gives a fuck about anyone.